a pro boxer. 1, 2, 3, light 'em up. Your winner and the new champion.
The 21st instalment of X Series has adopted a Scarface theme. But this battle isn't just about power and money. It's a deep-rooted rivalry that has been brewing for years. KSI and Dillon Danis have long been on a collision course. And on March the 29th, the scores will finally be settled. But first, they need to come face-to-face at the press conference. This is unfinished business.
Finally, I get my hands on.
These little YouTube options, they're gonna see what a real fighter feels like.
JJ is coming back. Coming back.
Mark my words, that motherfucker is going down.
I guarantee you I'm not getting this out. Watch.
Dillon Danis has proven he can talk the talk, but now he's got to walk the walk.
Let's see some
Welcome to the official launch press conference for X Series 21 for the return of KSI. He takes on Dillon Danis on March the 29th. But right now you can join us for the chaos. We are live from London. Welcome inside 8 Northumberland Avenue. We are building up to X Series 21. And joining me right here is Dan Hardy, MMA legend. I think we can call you that, turned broadcaster. I mean, this is packed. Dan just had to take off his jacket. It's getting hot in here. There is so many people in here waiting to watch KSI Dillon Danis' press conference.
There's like an excitement in the air, you can feel it. That's why I've had to take my jacket off. It's like there's a heat in the room and like everyone's kind of anticipating what they don't know is going to happen. I mean, obviously, whenever Dillon Danis shows up, you know, who knows what's going to happen. And KSI is always going to raise the stakes to meet him. So I expect this one to be really fiery. Yeah, absolutely. It always is when Dillon Danis is involved. What do you make, as a former fighter, of this crossover boxing world? You know, I think it's fascinating. I mean, obviously, Dillon Danis is a formidable fighter anyway. You know, 2-0 in mixed martial arts, great submission game, but this is out of his skill set. This is why it's quite interesting for me, because he's leaning into a game that he's not really, you know, really very well versed at, but he's game and he's very good at getting under people's skin. And Dillon Danis just kind of fits perfectly in this influencer world, even though he has the skills to compete in the cage as well. Yeah, I mean, I spoke to Dillon Danis, and I mean, I feel like we've seen this for most of his fights. I mean, the one against Logan Paul, it was clear to see. I think we'll show some shots of that a little bit later on, but I feel like he is the definition of chaos, and wherever he goes, he just brings it with him. Almost like it's a responsibility of his. You know what I mean? It's like people expect this of him now. So wherever he goes, he has to almost live up to those expectations. You know, obviously with with Conor McGregor kind of setting the tone as well. This is really what kind of got Dillon Danis in this mindset in the first place of how to sell fights, how to aggravate people, how to get under people's skin. And I mean obviously he's a specialist at it, right? That is the perfect example. Now we're hoping that we don't have that sort of. We're always open to a bit of chaos, but I'm not sure I want to see a repeat of that. Do you think he will be able to get under KSI's skin at all? I don't know. I mean, I think the thing that gets people irritated about Dillon Danis is because it's almost like he has this unfound confidence in boxing. Like, why does he think he's so good? And I think that would be enough to get under anybody's skin. If you spend all day in the gym working on your craft like KSI does, I would imagine he would look at Dillon Danis as like, you're not even taking this whole thing seriously. That would be irritating. But at the same time, he kind of knows what Dillon Danis' game is. Yeah. So, like, if he starts to buy into it, if he starts to get emotionally invested, it's only going to play into his opponent's hands. Yeah, absolutely. Now, we have to talk about KSI. Obviously, this whole X Series 21 is all about the return of KSI. But he's been out of the ring for a long while now. As someone who's been in the fight world, 2 years is a long time. And I know that his last fight was, of course, against Tommy Fury, and he lost that one. But the 4 before that, we can see, are all wins. But it's that one loss on his record that he's going to be really looking to change. And a great motivator to take some time off and work on your game. Like, you've got to bear in mind, KSI's working with Alexis at London Shoot Fighters. These guys have been preparing fighters for decades and decades to step in there prepared, ready for a fight. And KSI is being put through the drills every single day. He's going to feel like he's improved tremendously since the last time we saw him. And he's also going to be really disappointed that this fight slipped away from him. I mean, I'm just excited to see what developments we're going to see in his game. We've got Darren Stewart joining.
Yes, we have. Perfect timing, because Darren Stewart joins us live on the broadcast now. Darren, you were supposed to be up there, weren't you? Your opponent, Darren Till, was ill, so he couldn't make it. So don't worry, you've got a better spot. You're with us.
No, this is cozy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Ugly. Sorry.
Just first of all, how has today been? Have you enjoyed the whole event?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been a long day, very long day. I'm so tired. I'm still going strong. My God, I look sexy on camera. This is mad. What?
Look, he's in shape already. Look at this.
I know. I do try.
What was your first thought when you got the phone call and they said, do you want to fight Darren Till? What's the first thing that went through your mind?
You know, us MMA fighters, well, it's normal to us. I'm like, yeah, okay, no, I'll take that. Because they wanted me to fight no one else because I'm too dangerous. I said, give me another MMA fight, and they did. So there you go.
But obviously, this is a completely different sport. So why are you rolling your eyes?
I've heard it so many times.
Yeah,
Dan, you know.
But am I wrong?
Yeah, but
I'm
Dan,
not wrong.
No, but Dan knows. You know, in MMA, before you do MMA, right, they might just say hands only,
Yeah.
or they might just say legs, hands and legs. You know what I mean? I know it's different. I come from a taekwondo background. I've done a bit of boxing as well before MMA. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to strike.
So obviously there are transferable skills. Of course they are, because they are similar sports. But surely stepping into a boxing ring where you can only use your hands is different for you.
You would say that, girl, but then it's against another MMA fighter. So it's like me being in training.
True, but yeah, very true. What did you make of Darren Till's performance last time out? Have you watched it back, his fight with Anthony
I
Taylor?
saw some highlights. It looked like he was just fighting a normal guy, like it's training. Do you know what I mean?
It did look a little bit easy for him, didn't it?
Yeah, obviously AT's all small and that. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit tall. I'm a lot taller than AT.
And you punch harder.
Yeah, I ain't got to stand on no yellow pages. I punch harder. Do you know what I mean? And I'm better looking. But I don't dive in with my head like AT does as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But you know what? Win's a win. He done well.
Were you impressed? Were you impressed now with his performance?
I was actually surprised how composed he was, to be honest, especially with the crowd noise when they announced him. I thought a little bit of excitement was going to creep in. He was going to start really, really trying to, put him away in that first round, but he stayed really composed. I mean, look, Anthony Taylor's an awkward individual. Like, he's a small, powerful lump of an individual that takes shots really, really well. And I just feel like Darren took his time and didn't really overextend himself too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did, man. But it was also like, it was on replay. AT kept putting his head down and Darren kept doing the same uppercut. But obviously AT didn't read it. I don't know. It's different when you're in there, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, just as you were talking, Darren, Dillon Danis is literally just walking right behind us. So the fighters are here.
Oh, my God.
And the press conference
God.
is going to start very, very soon. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, are you a bit starstruck there, are you?
I am. I want a picture afterwards. Oh, my God.
Do you?
I'm joking. Carry on.
Are you?
Next.
Are you sure? You didn't sound like you were
I think he's going to call him out if he's Darren.
One thing I wanted to say was when you mentioned AT, Dan, turns out AT has been calling out a certain someone, has he not? You've got a few messages from AT, haven't you?
I think he has. I think he just has like a spam message that he sends to everybody on social media. I used to hear from him like once a week at one
He's
point.
got a small man syndrome.
He never called
That's
you
what
out,
it is.
though, did he?
No, I never called him
Nice.
out. I called him out. He
yeah.
didn't want to fight me. He said he did message me saying he wants to deal with KSI first. I never heard back from him, so I want to fight him as well. But I don't know what's happening with that. So
Dan, could we convince you to get back? I say back in the ring. Could we convince you to get in the ring?
Yeah, it's not difficult to convince me to have a fight. I love it. I'm a bit old now, of course, but it's a lot of fun.
Age is just a number, Dan. Age is just a number.
I'm excited about. The thing is, we were talking about this, right? On a day where, if you're a striker like Darren Till and Darren Stewart are, when you're going into the gym and you know it's a striking day, it's like a treat. It's like, you mean I'm just boxing today, or I'm just kickboxing today. No one's going to be trying to get on my legs, trying to take me down, trying to hold me against the wall. Don't have to worry about any of those things. This is like a treat for Darren.
obviously the world don't know that, so I understand where they're coming from. Do you understand? But they will see.
I mean, we are all very, very excited. I mean, what about the main event then? KSI against Dillon Danis. Do you have have you spent any time with either of them? Do you know what either of them are about? How do you see that one going?
Oh, KSI wins all day. You know what I mean? He's from Shoot Fighters. I was at Shoot Fighters as well, and I know KSI puts the work in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he wins it all day. I'm rooting for my boy.
Is there any way that Dillon Danis can beat him? I know, like we saw against Logan Paul, he's just absolute chaos in the ring. And when I spoke to him, I feel like he's got that mentality where he might just do the same thing again.
Exactly. So what's the point? You know what I mean? If he's being serious, you know, if he's being serious on paper, he should beat KSI.
Yeah.
If he's being serious. But if you're going on there laying on your back like some jiu-jitsu and opening your legs like some. Oh shit! I'm on camera. Sorry.
Yeah. Please stop there. Before you say that reference.
Then you're not going to win. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Well,
remain
man.
serious, and you That's my guy.
That's
Yeah, I like this one. I like this one. I like this one.
Is making his way onto the stage right now. Obviously, I was saying to Dan, he's been out of the ring for a couple of years. Do you think that will have any effect on him whatsoever?
Not really. I mean, if you're at the gym at shoot fighters, they'll make you get back in shape. Could be a year, 2 years, whatever. They'll make you get back in shape.
Is this just about staying disciplined for someone like KSI? Because you don't want to get drawn into Dillon Danis's chaos and all of
That's
that.
it. It's discipline mentally and technically. You know what I mean? He can't be getting aggravated by Dillon, because we know, like that last time, Dillon was not in there to win. He was in there to sabotage the whole event, right? You know, he shot a takedown at the end of the fight. You know? You've got to expect something weird to happen, and you can't get drawn into it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, just
Absolutely.
deal with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he's on the floor, just jump and fly a punch. No, wrong sport. Sorry, wrong sport.
Wrong sport. We don't want to see any of that.
Sorry.
Right, it is press conference time, so it's time to hand you over to Adam Brooks.
Big welcome to London for X Series 21. KSI versus Dillon Danis. The headline is Unfinished Business. On Saturday the 29th of March at the AO Arena in Manchester, these two bring their unfinished business and their feud to the middle of the ring. This is live on Dazn. This show is brought to you by Prime, Kick and Steak.com. Dillon. What?
Yeah. Oh shit, so fucking loud.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Dillon, in the last fight, you pulled out. How can the audience be certain that you're going to turn up this time?
Because you just have to wait and see. You know, this is gonna be an easy fight. I seen the forehead on him. I'm gonna be able to land big shots on him. First time he's taking off his bandana. He's turning 32. I'm happy. You know, I'm excited to punch him in the fucking head. I already hit it with a coffee. We were just doing the face-to-face. He was quiet. He was fucking scared shitless. So I'm not worried at all. I can't wait.
Right. KSI?
Well, I mean, he has to show up. He's getting sued by Logan Paul, so he needs all the money he can get. So that's one reason. And yeah, I mean, this guy is absolutely nothing. I already mentioned that he was the fifth choice. I just don't see him.
You begged for me to do this. So
begged?
You begged. You got on your knees and begged.
Beg anyone.
Trying to suck my dick. You know you begged. Shut up. You gave me all the pay-per-view and all the money. Shut up. You know that there's no them without me.
Loves you. That's why you got this fight.
Yeah, and that's your fucking daddy. So if your daddy loves me, then what are you? You're my son. You're my bitch.
Well, no.
You're wearing a fucking varsity jacket. Okay. You're 32 years old, bro. Grow up.
KSI, there's bad blood here. He covered you in coffee the last time you met in person.
It's an easy target to hit.
Yeah, and I finally get my get back.
What?
I finally get to get you back, bro.
With what? Your overhands? Are you gonna be in the back of the head?
Bro, you'll see, man. When I hit you, bro, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
You fought fucking nobodies,
is in
bro.
his gloves.
Who'd you fight? You fought nobodies. Joe Fournier.
Bro.
Fucking this kid Fred over here could beat Joe Fournier, bro. Joe Fournier fucking sucks.
Okay. Yeah.
Pinata.
Cool.
Who the fuck is Pinata? That guy is fucking terrible, bro. He fucking falls over.
Well, I mean, you didn't do much to Logan.
Huh?
You didn't do much to Logan. You didn't do anything at all,
You got knocked
really.
down by Logan.
You were just there staring at him.
If he didn't get those 2 points taken away, he would have won. He dropped you twice, so shut up.
No, well, I'm talking about what you did to Logan. What was the game plan with you and Logan? Survive?
What'd you do with Tommy Fury? You didn't
Do you
move.
think you'll survive
What'd you do with
against
Tommy
me?
Fury?
Do you think you'll survive against me, bro?
100%, bro. You're terrible.
Oh, I'm terrible, huh?
Yeah, you train with fucking shit
Okay,
fighters,
cool.
bro. You train with shit fighters. You train with guys that get popped for steroids, like your teammate.
I mean, I've never taken any steroids in my life,
Yeah,
so
okay. You know, DHEA?
I don't know.
I've
what
already
the
got
fuck
the
that
inside
is.
scoop on you, bro. All your teammates have been popped for it, so that means that you're in the fucking circle.
That's incorrect.
You know what? It's true.
That's incorrect, but sure.
correct,
You
but-
can, I mean, throw lies about all you
Bring
want.
it up. I'll post an article after. Your teammate got popped for it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you put on muscle that
Yeah,
fast.
bro,
Yeah.
go for it, bro. Do your thing, man.
Why do you think your forehead's going away?
Okay,
so
cool.
KSI,
I mean, you
Yeah,
can.
you're fucking putting that needle in your ass. That's how it goes.
All right.
KSI, in recent interviews, you have almost promised to knock him out. Why are you so confident of doing that on the
Never knocked out anybody.
Bro, are you KSI?
Bro, you're 32. Stop
Shut
calling
the
yourself
fuck
KSI, bro.
All right.
Grown ass man.
Okay, cool.
What the fuck's your real
Are you,
name?
what are you? Not
Yeah,
grown
I'm not
ass
calling
man?
myself fucking DSI.
Are you a child?
I'm not calling myself
I mean, you act
DSI.
like a child pulling out all the fucking time. I'm surprised you're here. I'm surprised you're in London.
Yeah.
How you?
Because the
finding
fucking women
London?
are here. That's the only reason I came. I didn't come for your bitch ass.
Well, you came here because you have to.
UK girls are great.
You came here because you have to.
Yeah, because I have to what?
Yeah.
So when
you
I
have
choke
to,
you out and
have
I
to
show
come
you
here.
that I don't need the money, then what?
Bro, you need the money though.
So when I choke you out and I show you I don't need the money, then what?
Dillon, you make a lot of making threats to KSI, such as choking him out
He's
or
like
taking
my
him
son.
down.
He's a little kid. He's a little kid to me. I told you, asked for my autograph.
Are you honestly proposing to do that on the night?
Try it.
I'll do whatever I want.
Try
to.
knock me out.
Yeah.
I'm in an MMA gym. Try knock me out. You don't think I don't know all the moves?
What are you talking about?
Try and knock me out. Try and choke me out. Try and knock me out. Try all the
You
fucking.
can't even name a
things.
submission. You said chokehold.
Yeah. Okay. Try it.
Okay, don't worry. We'll try.
Well, how do you know I'm not black belt?
Look, Dillon,
What if I choke you out?
Do it.
You know, fuck it. I'll go in the clinch and choke you out.
If you choke me out, you can keep my purse.
look, Dillon.
I won't
What
take
about,
your purse
all right,
away.
what if I knock you out? Can I keep your purse?
You're not knocking me out. Oh, yeah, sure.
If I knock you out, I keep your purse.
If you don't knock me out, then what happens?
If I knock you out, I
if
keep
you
your
don't knock
purse.
me out, then what do I get?
No, I'm just gonna win then. But if I knock you out, I keep
it
your
has
purse.
to be equal.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Why
It's
not?
just a bet.
It has to be a bet. Yeah, it has to be equal.
Okay,
not
cool.
one
Okay.
side.
If you knock me out, you get to keep my purse. If I knock you out, I keep your purse.
I think we do. If you knock me out, you keep my purse. If you don't knock me out, I keep.
No. If you knock me out, if you knock me out, you get to keep my purse.
Sure.
Yeah, good deal.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So, Dillon,
So you're gonna have even less money now to deal with this fucking lawsuit with Logan
The guys
Paul.
that you
Brilliant.
associate with, the fucking sue. You tell you're fucking.
look, Dillon, KSI has stated before that you need this fight financially. Is that the case, or do you
told you when
genuinely
I
think you
cho-
can win this?
We're gonna find out on the night of the fight if I need the money. Because the guy that he associates himself with is suing fucking people on his own fucking thing where you try to promote. And
Because you harassed his wife.
You were giving me those pictures. Don't act like you don't know them.
What?
Yeah, you're the one sending me everything, all the
What
details.
are you on about?
All the details that I had was from you.
Prove it.
I can. I'll come out in the court records, buddy. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
well, prove it. Yeah,
okay.
you're gonna tweet about it.
Like Logan's
You're
not
gonna-
mad at you
you're
for
fake-
doing this fight. He's gonna
fake
take
a
your shares
post.
away in Prime. Like, you think I don't know
Make a
everything?
post between us. Oh yeah, Dillon. Look,
I wrong?
check this out.
Is Logan not mad at you right now? He doesn't want to take the shares away from you?
He's gonna be
He's
buzzing when I knock you out.
Ah, stop. He's taking your shares away in Prime. That's why you're not promoting the fight. Everybody knows this.
KSI, Dillon Danis clearly wasn't your first choice of opponent.
not at all.
We've seen some big
Because
names
he can't sell
rumoured.
without me. He can't sell without me.
I wanted Nate Diaz. And
Yeah,
Nate
you
Diaz
want
said
another
no.
But KSI, is the bad blood between you motivating you for March
Oh yeah.
29th?
Oh, of course. But like, I've been waiting for this fight for years. Okay, waiting for this fight for years. And when I got the opportunity, I was like, cool. You know, I finally get to finish the business that has been unfinished for ages. You know, bro splashed me with coffee, thinking, you know, and that's it. Thinking you just run away with that. And I'm like, no, bro. I've got to get my get back, and I will. And you'll see. And there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Well, you can try and pull out, but you'll just have no money, so you'll be fucked again for the lawsuit. So that's why I'm so happy that Logan sued your fucking ass, bro. Because you're a piece of shit.
You're gonna be a part of it, 'cause
You're
when he finds
staying
out
on
that you
this
were sending me
earth,
all the
you're a
pictures, it's
disgusting
fine.
human being who harasses women constantly, and I finally get to put
You
my
want to talk about
hands
the
on-
contract?
I finally get
You
to
want to talk
put
about the
my hands on
contract?
you. Huh?
You want to talk about the contract?
Talk about the contract.
Okay. Yeah.
Talk about it. What? Talk about the contract then.
Tell him what you made me sign.
No.
Tell him what
No,
you made me sign. You're the one that made me
you
sign
do it, bro.
You tell him.
Since you want to talk about the contract, talk about the contract. Let's
Talk
go.
about the contract. Well, I can't talk anything about. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to get fucking sued again. So fuck off. You say it.
Dillon, many
You
of
fucking
the,
say it.
Dillon,
And you're trying to put more fucking shit in the contract with Dazn. You know you are.
Bro, the contract's there. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Dillon,
not
you've
trying
Talk
been
about
very
it and see what.
subdued. You've been
Talk
very
about it and
subdued
see what
on
I
your
fucking do
ex-
to
Stop
you.
talking, dude.
Talk about it and see what I fucking do to you.
What are you gonna do?
KSI, 1 second.
What are you gonna do to me?
Dillon,
Okay.
Oh my God, your varsity jacket.
Dillon, many of the fans want to know why you've been so subdued on X. We've seen some personal insults to members of KSI's
Because they
family.
made me sign all this bullshit that I can't talk about certain things, which I'm trying not to get sued. Right?
No, you can. If you want
Yeah,
to
I'll
talk
respect- I'll
about,
respect
if you
the
want
con-
to
I'll
talk about
respect the
my
contract.
family, go for it.
No, that's not in the contract. Stop it.
Oh, okay then.
And KSI, you are the self-styled king of crossover boxing.
Yep.
Yeah, my ass.
Dillon Danis is the king of controversy.
I mean,
What happens if it doesn't go your way on March 29th?
what you mean if it doesn't?
Why is there a rematch clause?
It's
Why
gonna
is there a
go my
rematch
way.
clause?
It's gonna go my way.
Why is there a rematch clause?
I mean, look, if he's gonna come through with double guarded bullshit, he's fucked. If he tries to fight with me, he's fucked. So, I mean, his only option is to try and, I guess, choke me out. But then, even then, he won't be able to do that. So he's fucked either way. There's nothing he can do to win. There's no way of him winning. So I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I'm ready. You know, I've been waiting to do this for a while. I mean, obviously, I would have loved it to be Nate Diaz. I think that would have been a way better fight, way bigger fight.
Your ass, bro.
But you know, he said no, and you said yes. So it is what it is.
Look, in the pre-recorded face-off, you both informed me it was 6 rounds.
Yep.
Is there any reason that it's only 6 rounds?
I mean, it doesn't. 6 rounds. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
if anything, it's more.
You never fought longer than
entertaining
6 rounds.
6 rounds.
It was 10 rounds.
Longer rounds are boring, bro.
Because you get tired, bro. No, it's because you get tired because you're bouncing around the whole time doing jumping jacks. What are you talking about?
No one cares about these.
Bro, this is not karate fucking fight.
Bro. We're not here to see a 12, 14, 15, 16 round
you
fight.
You and Tommy Fury, you fell asleep. It was 6 rounds.
We want to see action. 6 rounds action.
You and Tommy was so exciting.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault as well. Like,
you were clinching the whole time.
Okay, cool. I'm there trying to hit him with my right hand, and then he closes the gap and smothers me. So what can I do?
Because that's what you do with a fucking novice right hand. You just smother it. It's common sense. Any boxing.
Well, then, if he was such a good boxer, maybe he should have stepped back. But for some reason, he decided he wanted to smother me.
You gotta ask him that, but I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. So obviously, you can talk to him about that. But.
Listen, Dillon, on your X account as well, you made references to the size of KSI now. He's obviously visibly a lot bigger. Yeah. Does that worry you?
No. But, you know, it's going to affect his cardio. That's why he's doing 6 rounds because of steroids.
I've never taken steroids in my life.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know anything about steroids.
Your teammate.
I don't know anything about steroids.
Yeah, okay.
I've never taken it. Like, everyone knows I'm natty, is what they call it. Like, come on, stop.
Dillon, also after the Logan Paul fight, many commentators made comments that you threw more punches against security than he did against Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Are you coming for a fight on March 29th?
Yes. Yeah, I am. KSI's going to be easy to hit. He has more of an MMA-esque style, so I think it's going to be way easier to catch him. He's very one-dimensional. He hasn't changed at all, and I already see the shot I knock him out with.
And KSI, it's well documented that you have a karate-style type boxing technique. Is that something you've changed, or are you sticking with that for this time round?
I mean, let's just say, you know, I've switched it up a little bit. You know, I've created a bit more of a hybrid, just so, like, in terms of the karate style, I'm able to implement more of a boxing style within it, to the point where, you know, I'll be able to throw more jabs. I'll be able to, you know, throw more combinations. You know, I guess similar to how Bivol fights. You know, that's kind of like the look that I kind of want. And, yeah, I'm excited to showcase the skills that, you know, I've been working on for over a year and a half now. And, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to just get in the ring and show the world what I can do.
Look, it's been 2 years since you last fought. Almost 2 years. How will that affect your performance, do you think, this time?
I don't think it's going to affect me at all, really. You know, I've been sparring a lot still. I've been getting many rounds in me. I've been sparring very, very good people, you know, pro boxers, pro MMA fighters. Like, I'm prepared for all things, you know, whether you're a pressure fighter, whether you want a point fight, whether you want to close the distance, or whether you want to, you know, clinch or whatever. You know, jump off the top rope. I'm ready for everything.
And Dillon, same question to you. You've been out the ring a long time. Will we see an improvement on the Logan Paul fight?
Yeah,
have you been working on anything? Or?
I don't have to train for this scrub, to be honest with you. I could beat him twice on Sundays. You know, he's easy. I don't really care. You know, I have a fight right after him with Tony Ferguson, who's actually a UFC champion, so he's a way easier fight. And,
way easier than Logan.
Dylan,
I beat Logan.
who have you been sparring, Dylan?
You lost to Logan.
Who have you been sparring?
I spar everybody. I mean, I don't care. He's saying he only spars people close to his weight.
Alex Pereira. Whoa.
Yeah.
Alex Pereira.
Let's see if you see that in
Oh,
front of
I'm
him.
so scared. Oh. Whoa, crazy.
Yeah, in front of him.
I mean, we've seen a couple bits of what you might be doing as well.
Yeah.
That's a couple bits that you might have
You think
accidentally
you hit
let
harder
me.
than him?
Huh?
You think you hit harder than him?
Yes.
The Alex Pereira.
I hit harder than Logan. I hit harder than most
I didn't
fighters.
ask you
I don't
about
know if I hit harder than Pereira. I don't know how hard he hits.
You're retarded, bro.
I mean, okay.
Look, you got that big ass head and fucking nothing in it, bro. You're a
I
fucking
don't know about
airhead.
that, but sure, bro.
That fucking big ass head.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, I'm what? You got a fucking massive head.
Yeah, well, at least
Your
mine-
your head's square, bro.
Yeah, when I don't do juice, so at least I got a forehead.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said I don't do steroids, so that's why my hairline.
Oh, okay. Okay, well then why do I have perfect skin?
Perfect skin?
Perfect skin,
It
bro.
doesn't affect your face. It affects
Oh
your
no,
back.
I mean there's no like bumps and whatever the fuck. I don't know. What do
You know a lot about
steroid
you know a
users
lot
get?
about steroid abuse.
Is it acne? Yeah. I don't. Where's my acne?
I don't know. I haven't seen your body.
Bro. I mean, you want to see my body?
I would see where you fucking injected it in your ass.
What? Pause, bro. Are you all right?
Just saying, it's where you do your steroids.
What's up
at.
with you
Let's
and
see. Let's see your
steroid? Are
injection
you
marks.
exci-
Let's see
bro,
your injection marks.
You get an erection
It's
over
alright.
this.
Don't worry. It's the same thing
Getting
as the fight. I'm
excited.
just treating you like my bitch. I'll be fucking you in there. Don't worry.
KSI, will there be
bend you
drug
over
testing
by
on
your
the
hair.
on the
Of
night?
course, there's always drug testing. There's a guy who's always
He was
staring
not
at my
drug
dick
tested.
with piss coming out.
That's why you guys fired Vada, because they're shit.
I did not hear about this.
You did not hear
Yo,
it?
you just make shit up.
Bro, I know everything, dude. What are you talking about?
Just like, I mean, even in the face-to-face, you were like, oh, I'm not going to hit you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hit
Hit
you.
the back of my head. That's it.
That's it. I'm just going to hit the back. Well, maybe if you just face me backwards, then probably.
Look,
You gotta work on your
KSI,
trash talking. You're fucking
KSI,
terrible. At least Logan actually know how to sell fight. You're fucking
Okay,
boring
cool,
as fuck,
bro.
bro.
All right.
KSI, if all goes to plan,
I didn't have you on TV.
But it's because I don't give a shit about you.
Yeah, me either, bro. I don't give a shit. You're just a fucking. You're just money to me, bro.
All right. I didn't know you were a fucking parrot.
You're just money to me.
KSI, your fans are here obviously for you.
Not
If all
one fan
goes
here
to
for
plan,
KSI. He doesn't have fans.
how many times do you plan to fight this year?
Twice.
Second fight's
And
not happening.
We'll see.
Did I tell them who you're trying to fight?
We'll see. We'll see, buddy.
So,
I mean, bro, if you're the one that wants to fucking talk all day, so go for it, bro. Come on, you want to talk about the contract? You want to talk about who I might be fighting next? So come on, speak. Speak.
Dylan, what is next for you?
Speak me.
What is next for you if you defeat KSI?
MMA. I don't really care about fake boxing, all the stupid shit that they do. This is all fucking fugazi shit. Boxing isn't real, so if I wanted to fight Deontay Wilder, I could choke him out in 2 seconds, or any of the guys he trains with, Chorizo, whatever, fucking Chorizo. Any of those fucking bums, they all suck. In a real fight, I break their legs in 2 seconds, and he knows that. That's why in the face-to-face he wanted to talk shit, because he was scared shitless. He was shaking. So it is what it is.
So is this possibly the last time we see you on Misfits Boxing?
Yeah, sure, bro. That's what he said last time, and then he begged on his knees to come back. I mean, he begged on his knees for me to come back. They offered me a shit ton of money, so it is what it is. Without me, he wouldn't have sold anything, so it is what it is.
Again, I'll reiterate, this is a boxing bout. Again, all the talk of choking and taking people down. Are you confident that you can keep that in on the night?
Yeah, it'll be easy. If he ducks his head, though, you better be careful. That's it.
And KSI, again, what happens if he tries one of these illegal moves?
Then I'll fucking elbow him.
And I fucking like.
I mean, you saw what I did to Joe Fournier, so
Joe
I
Fournier,
wouldn't try
fucking
it,
guy
bro.
that pays for his fights.
I'll fucking make you sleep, you fucking dickhead.
I'll let you elbow me right now. You can't knock me out. Fucking
You'll go night-night. Just one of those. Nice.
Joe Fournier. My God.
Yep.
You're fucking crazy.
So between now and March 29th, are we going to see any more posts on X? Are you going to crank it up a little more?
It's up to him, bro. He was the one that wants to sell the fight. He's not doing shit. His little boyfriend was way better at selling a fight than him. He has nothing, like fucking, I don't know. This is bullshit. This is boring to me because he doesn't know how to sell.
Well, bro, I mean, it just shows how shit your trash talk is.
You have nothing to
if
talk
all
about.
you can do is go at a certain person's misses? Is that all you can do? Is that all you've got?
You got nothing on you, bro. You're a fucking.
I don't.
You're
But that's what I don't care about you.
I'm
Like
gonna go
you're
your
nothing.
forehead, I'm gonna go out what? And then what am I
You're
gonna go out?
nothing, that's
got
why.
Nothing about you, bro.
Okay. Gentlemen, so
You're the one that wants to go.
March 29th, March 29th,
Just fucking kill you.
unfinished
Yeah,
business.
kill me right now, then, dude.
Because I'm
Dylan,
not Logan.
Kill me right here.
I'm not fucking
I'm right in
Logan.
front of you,
okay.
bro. Kill me.
Dylan,
Okay.
KSI.
And you know,
I'll get
and
you
you
stabbed
know,
outside, bro.
you
I don't
know,
give a
if you
shit.
do anything
What? What's gonna happen?
towards,
What?
then I will fucking kill you.
Oh, towards the
I will fucking kill you.
I'll say it right now.
And
What are you
will
gonna do?
die.
Gentlemen, can we save this for the
And
ring
I
on March
and I will
29th?
I
actually
told you the
kill
same thing
And I
downstairs.
will make sure I put a fucking.
What? Say it. Bro, you could have a knife. I could be sleeping. You're gonna kill me, you motherfucker.
Okay,
Who are you talking about?
Let,
Bro,
just
I could
don't,
be sleeping. You got a
like I
baseball
said,
bat,
don't
you
push
can't
that.
kill me.
Gentlemen,
Don't push
gentlemen.
that line. Don't
Go
push the
outside. Let's
line.
do it outside. Oh, come on. Real fight. You take a knife.
Gentlemen, the audience here
stomp your head on
are
the
here
ground.
to hear about boxing. Okay, on March
talking
29th,
about
AO
killing people.
Arena,
Can't kill shit.
Manchester, this unfinished business goes down. There is clearly no love loss between them. There is clearly a score to settle. Can I just finally get your predictions for the night, KSI?
Knockout. I'd like to do it in round 4. I feel like round 1, he'll probably try it, see he can't do anything to me, and then he'll just close up, become a punching bag, and then it's just me breaking him down for a few more rounds. And then round 4, I just let him know what time it is.
And you, Dillon?
Choke him unconscious, and then stomp at his head as he's fucking dead.
Okay, let's just remind the audience at home that you can get your tickets on misfitsinc.shop, and it is live on Dazn on the evening. A clash of unfinished business, live on Dazn. Now, chaps, can we get a face-off between you?
Yeah, of course.
Right. Well, I wonder how close they are going to be able to get in this face-off. Everyone sort of rushed to the front to get their cameras out. I mean, Dan, first of all, what did you make of all that?
Well, I mean, obviously it's clearly very fiery between them. You know, Dillon Danis seems to be a little bit kind of subdued and a little bit kind of like he's biting his tongue a little bit,
Yeah.
which I don't know the details about that, but I think that's probably going to be a motivator for him going into the fight, because he's going to want to do the speaking with his hands.
He seems just quite unbothered by the whole situation, Dillon Danis. And I know, like, we've seen this from him before, but he seems even more unbothered this time.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's the case, though. I mean, obviously, you know, if he was to pick up a loss here, it is going to bother him. You know, in the quietness of his solitude, these things really do bother him. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
No one likes to lose fights, especially when you know that you can fight, and especially when this is boxing, and Dillon Danis knows that in a fight, he takes him down and chokes him out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there is an ego attached with it. So anytime Dillon's, you know, kind of talking it down like he's not bothered, I really feel like that's protecting his own ego, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Logan and Dillon when they did their face-off. The cage was obviously brought out. I mean, maybe we need to bring the cage back for this one.
We might need to have them to fight in the cage, but I mean, the security are fantastic. They are
Yeah.
they are on point. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the sort of conversation between obviously what's happened in the past and KSI saying if you bring that up again, you know, it's going to get personal. That's the one thing we don't want to see, is it get personal, do we?
Not really, no. Absolutely not.
Right, the face-off, it looks like, is about to start. KSI didn't seem too rattled, really, throughout that. He just seemed to deal with whatever Dillon had to throw at him pretty well.
I think in KSI's mind, the most difficult dealing with Dillon Danis is when he's got a mic as opposed to when he's got boxing gloves on. Like in KSI's mind, and this is going to be really interesting.
Oh, they
right
are
close
very,
together, aren't
very, very close. I'm surprised they got that close.
they? Danis with his hands up, big smile on his face as well.
Yeah.
See, I think Dillon Danis feels like
for
he's
me.
got inside KSI's
Bro,
head
I'm
purely
gonna hit you so many
by,
fucking
you know,
times,
insinuating
I'm
that
gonna
it's
piss
some
you off.
paperwork,
Yeah.
making him bite his tongue. You know what I mean? It's like,
Whoa, camera's gone, okay. Did you see that coming?
I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
KSI has just slapped Dillon Danis in the face. I mean, I don't know why we're surprised
No.
when they got that close. Given everything that's happened before, it was always probably going to get like that, wasn't it?
I'm a bit surprised, to be honest, that
Are you
Dillon
surprised
left
that it's-
himself open.
Are you surprised that it was KSI, the one that's done that?
See, it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me at all that Danis was going to get in his face. But I also didn't think we were going to get that kind of interaction.
So KSI has just walked past us. He is on his way out, and I just heard him say, I had to get him back. Now, he said during that face-off they was going to get him back in the ring. But clearly, when he threw that iced coffee, when Dillon threw that iced coffee over KSI ahead of the last fight, which obviously didn't happen, KSI has got him back by slapping him in the face during this face-off.
And look how riled up Dillon Danis is right now.
What is going through Dillon Danis' head right now? Apart from the fact, because we know he's spoken about choking him out, stamping on his head, all the stuff he's not allowed to do in the ring. How is he going to control that?
Look, I think Dillon Danis feels quite embarrassed right now. I think he underestimated the fact that KSI was going to do something like that. So when Dillon came up, got right in his face, put his guard up, he squared up, left himself open for a free shot, which, as a martial artist, it's a silly thing to do. And I think Dillon's going to be annoyed with himself for leaving that opportunity open.
Did you think he just didn't think that KSI maybe had that in him? I don't know.
100%. I don't think Dillon Danis expected KSI to put a hand on him like that. But, you know, maybe he was mistaking the kindness for weakness. Maybe he was mistaking the tone that KSI's had this week of being quite relaxed, that he wasn't going to raise the stakes in the final moment.
Do you think this is advantage KSI now?
I mean, I think potentially. As soon as you get a reaction out of someone like Dillon Danis like that, as soon as you get that emotional reaction, then I definitely think it changes the way that they think about the fight. It changes their intention towards their opponent, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, absolutely. As always on X Series, this press conference has ended with a bang. KSI slapping Dillon Danis, but X Series 21, we cannot wait for it. March the 29th, and as always, Dazn will have all angles of the fight week covered. Ooh.
Hello, people. Me again. Fight Week on Dazn is non-stop action. Access all areas of the biggest fights.
Fantastic.
From grand arrivals and weigh-ins.
I'm not here around, I'm here for war.
To open workouts and pandemonium at the presses.
You're gonna be so much pain.
All analysed by the biggest names in boxing.
I'll end this. Get him out of boxing. It's over.
That and so much more, even before the bell rings.
Well, let's take a look at what we have coming up next week then on Dazn. This Thursday, March the 6th, in California, Manuel Flores takes on Jorge Leyva. Then on Friday, we head to India, where UFC champion Anthony Pettis takes on Sabari Jaishankar. And then a few hours after that, we head to Toronto, Canada, where Lucas Baddy takes on Ryan Rakaza. And that is all part of your Dazn subscription, the global home of boxing. I mean, wow. Okay. It's emptying slowly as people have made their way out. Dillon Danis has just made their way out. I'm hoping they are going to be kept apart. I mean, I'm still a bit like, oh my word, that's actually just happened. I'm still so shocked. And I don't know why, because I've been working on X Series for a while, and that's exactly what we should expect here on X Series.
It really is. But you know, the thing that also is interesting is, as soon as KSI was off the stage and he walked straight past us here at our setup, it was almost he had an air-like mission accomplished. You know what I mean? Like he had a goal today, like you said, to get his own back. And it seemed like he feels quite proud of himself for doing that. And obviously, Dillon Danis is very riled.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying that, KSI looked calm, he felt calm, but maybe inside, maybe it was a good cover-up, because actually, when you get that close to someone, you slap them, that's not you calm and composed at all, is it?
Exactly that. And again, Dillon Danis walked straight up to him, face to face. He had his hands out. So from KSI's perspective, he knows where Dillon Danis' hands are. He's watching out for them already, whereas KSI was hands down, came from nowhere. It really, really interesting. I think KSI had that in his mind before he even arrived at the venue today.
I mean, Dillon looked angry. He looked a bit flustered. I don't think he could believe what had happened.
No, I mean, obviously he's the guy that's supposed to push the envelope. He's the guy that's supposed to do something controversial, and he's actually been on the receiving end of it here. I would imagine that he feels like he's been made a fool of a little bit, and that's going to really burn him.
Yeah, I mean, we are really looking forward to this. It spiced things up massively, hasn't it? KSI against Dillon Danis on March the 29th. It does feel like KSI has got one up on him, But how will Dillon Danis respond? Because now he doesn't have that much time to respond. He can only do his talking in the ring, and you're saying maybe KSI has that advantage in the ring because Dillon can't do what he says he's going to do.
Well, this is it. I mean, I do think KSI has the technical advantages when it comes to boxing. But now what you've done is you've motivated Dillon Danis and then sent him back to training camp for a few weeks. So now Dillon Danis is going to be in the gym motivated by that slap around the face. And I think we're going to get a better version of Dillon Danis than maybe we would have done if he'd have just walked off the stage nonchalant, which was his energy before the slap.
Yeah, absolutely. We were hoping that we were going to be able to speak to KSI and Dillon Danis, but they have both refused to do interviews. I'm actually not surprised by that at all. But we may have another fighter on the card joining us in just a second. Small Spartan J is here. In you come, come in the middle
Sorry,
of us.
so I'm small, so
No,
I'll be able to fit in.
Don't worry, I'm small as well. I'm small as well. Just first of all, obviously you're fighting on this card.
Yeah.
How excited are you to be fighting on a KSI Dillon Danis card?
I'm itching, man. I'm raring to go. I'm actually honoured to be on this card, to be fair. I was supposed to be on the cards before, but it's time to put on a show, and I'm on a KSI card. Can't complain.
I mean, what did you make of all of that? Did you see that coming at all?
Honestly, I thought Dillon was going to do something.
Well, we were saying
I thought he was going to do something. But then coming from KSI, I was like, ooh.
What does that? What do you think that means? What do you think KSI? Because we were saying, you know, he looked like composed up there. He didn't really look bothered by anything Dillon was throwing at him. But in his head, he must have known. Maybe he's like, keep calm, because I know as soon as he gets that face off, I
think he was just erupting. He was just erupting, and then he had to do something. Especially him coming over to London. He's like, I think he wanted to make a statement like, you're in my town now, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Would that motivate you, though? If you're Dillon Danis and you just got slapped across the face and you didn't get one back on him, would that motivate you in training?
Yeah.
Would you be like up every day like, I'm going to get him back for that slap?
Yeah, I'll be dreaming about it. Right? I think that's all I'll be thinking about.
So do you think he's made Dillon Danis more dangerous than he was before today?
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
It's interesting.
Of course, but in my honest opinion, I think it's going to be a walk in the park for KSI.
It does. Obviously, that might motivate Dillon more, but he goes on about how boxing's not real, and I've just been training as if I was fighting, doing an MMA fight. Has that made? Do you think that will make him? Well, I don't know if it will make him even more motivated, because he goes on about how he just never looks bothered by anything.
Do you know what? He is the king of trolling, Dillon Danis.
Yeah.
Definitely good at trolling. So I think he's the type to just be like, I don't care.
Do you think maybe we could see him flip out or just go a bit crazy after this? I know he's like that anyway, but this could maybe see him get to a whole nother level.
Well, it's Misfits, so you never know what happens.
Yeah.
You never know. You honestly never know these days. I think the good thing about having Dillon on it and KSI, they're both unexpected. It's just so unexpected for both of them.
So there are reports, and whether or not these are 100% true, that KSI actually slapped him with a pancake. It is, of course, Pancake Day in England. So we obviously saw the Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn with an egg, and now we have got KSI slapping Dillon Danis with a pancake. I mean, happy Pancake Day to Dillon Danis. He probably didn't even know it was Pancake Day.
Oh, I didn't even know. I wanted some of that pancake now.
You're going to have to pick another ingredient.
So
you're going to need flour or sugar or something.
Yeah. So he got it out of he's done a Chris Eubank Jr.
Oh, yes.
He has done a Chris Eubank Jr.
So he had it in his pocket the whole time.
So planned.
Very planned.
Very planned. Very premeditated by KSI.
Yeah. That's evidence, though, isn't it?
What does that what does that mean?
It's Pancake Day, that's what it means.
Are you going to go home and make some pancakes?
Oh, hell yeah, he made me hungry.
I can't believe you didn't know it was Pancake Day.
I mean, he must have seen the reaction that between Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn and Conor Benn, and thought to himself, this is a great opportunity for me to raise the stakes. And he just took the egg thing and made a whole pancake out of it.
Pretty
smart.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't know if I want to touch it, actually.
Wow.
This is the pancake.
Oh, it's real as well.
Do you reckon he's cooked that before he's...
It'd be worth a lot of money on eBay, that
yeah,
would.
also, I might keep it, actually. I actually don't. That's a bit gross.
To be fair, it's bigger than my head.
Oh.
That's some real
I just got told to try it, and no, I'm not trying that. Slapping him with a pancake. I mean, we have to talk about your fight, though, quickly, because you are on the undercard of this fight. I mean, Argentinian King, feeling confident ahead of this one?
Argentinian Queen, yes. Hell yes. I'm so confident. I probably might not show it a lot in interviews and all of these things, but I'm coming with a new game plan. I'm going to be smart, composed, chill, and I'm going to bring the old Spartan back.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
we are very much looking forward to it.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
having
much. No, thank you
Thank
for coming
you.
on. It's been a pleasure. And we will
It's been
see
a
you
pleasure.
on March the
See
29th.
some fireworks. That's what I'll tell you.
The very best of luck. Thank you
Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you, guys.
you. Right, there are plenty of big fights coming up on Dazn. As always, it is the home of boxing. You can see KSI versus Dillon Danis live from Manchester, March the 29th, live on Dazn. And talking about big fights, April the 22nd, Jason Ennis faces Imanta Stanionis in Atlantic City. And then, of course, the highly anticipated fight, Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn revive their father's rivalry at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, April the 27th. And, of course, just 2 weeks after X Series 21, we have X Series 22 to look forward to, April the 12th, live from Leeds, where tag team boxing returns. So you have got that to look forward to as well. Dan, does a tag team boxing tickle your fancy at all?
I just have to make sure I've got someone that's going to pull their weight as well. I don't want to be doing all the work and then watching them in the corner run around and, you know, I don't want to see any of that. I want someone that can really throw a punch.
Yeah, we are looking forward to that. April, 2 weeks after X Series 21 is X Series 22, live from Leeds. I mean, just finally, Dan, do you think this has changed the build-up to this fight that we're going to see at the end of March? Because I think everyone's... Maybe we'll look at it differently now because of what we've seen at that press conference.
100%. I mean, you know, all the way through this, we got this kind of nonchalant, kind of don't care about this, boxing's not real. We got all that from Dillon Danis. And then right at the end, he got slapped with a pancake and immediately natural, real anger came out of him. And now he's going to take that back to training camp with him, and he's not going to be able to get his hands on KSI until March 29th. And, of course, that's the only time he can get the score settled.
His head must be spinning. Just finally, who have you got? KSI or Dillon Danis?
Look, KSI should do it.
Yeah.
Like, he trains at London Shoot Fighters. I know they're going to have him well prepared, and he's got the technical skills as well. But you can't underestimate Dillon Danis. If he gets angry, if he lands a clean shot, it can hurt KSI, and KSI knows that. He needs to be realistic.
Absolutely. Dan, thank you so much. It has been a real pleasure. Well, X Series 21 press conference hasn't disappointed, has it? KSI slapping Dillon Danis with a pancake. Happy Pancake Day. But that isn't all you've got coming up on Dazn today. We have got, of course, we are going to head over the other side of the pond because we have the announcement press conference for the Ring Magazine event. Ryan Garcia versus Rolando Romero live from Times Square, New York. How about that? That is tonight at 8 p.m. GMT. I think that will be another spicy one. Of course, you can watch it live here on Dazn, the global home of boxing. But that is it from us here. I think KSI had the final word. Happy Pancake Day. Bye-bye.
X Series on the Zone, where superstars meet.
It's not going to be your usual show.
And chaos unfolds.
Are you not entertained?
Nights like no other, where anything and everything happens.
Are you kidding me?
Where dreams are built in a heartbeat and shattered in seconds. Defying expectations, where underdogs conquer.
That changes everything!
And champions are crowned.
Am I now the Queen of Misfits?
The Zone is the home of crossover boxing.